So what's wrong with his experience in this kind of matter?
He hasn't had the experience of turning a government around. And I turned around a government that happens to be the financial capital of the world and the 17th largest economy in the world. And the thing to do to turn a government around involve lowering taxes. I'm the only Republican that's actually lowered taxes. Mitt Romney didn't support the Bush tax cuts. I supported the Bush tax cuts because I understood what they could do, because I had done that previously in New York City. Now, that's why the stimulus package that we have would, I think, be the most effective to make America competitive in the world economy.
Well, tell us why you think you could do a better job than John McCain, who's recently emerged as arguably the front runner down in Florida.
Because I've done it. Because I've actually done it. I've had more experience than they have in running an economy and running a government that intersects with an economy that's of the United States. New York is the financial capital of the world. When I took it over, it had a $2.3 billion deficit, 10.5% unemployment. By the time I left, unemployment had been cut in half. Jobs increased by 400,000 to 500,000. It's the reason that I had the confidence to recommend a tax package that has major reductions. All right. Major reductions in strategic areas like corporate tax and capital gains tax, and also the one-page tax form, which will be a major reform of the way in which people pay taxes. On one page.
Here's the deal right now, though. There's a lot of fear of a recession. May not be in a recession yet, but a lot of Americans think we already are in a recession. They're blaming the Bush White House over these 7 years for getting the country into this predicament right now. Looking back, what would you have done differently than President Bush to avert this kind of economic crisis that we're apparently in right now?
I think one of the things that could have been done in the past, and it should be now, is to make the tax cuts permanent. People are looking at these major tax increases in 2 years. It holds back investment in the United States when you look at a country that is competitively going to be one of the more highly taxed countries. We already have the second highest corporate tax in the world. That hurts investment in the United States. We have to understand that we are in a global competitive environment. And America will grow and America will flourish if America is competitive. That means relatively low taxes, reducing government spending, and moderate regulations. If you're excessive in any of those areas, you really hurt your economy.
Could the subprime